How is it the rich learn to use debt as money? That's a challenge, and the brain goes,
Because it doesn't make sense.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you got it. And then how do they not pay taxes? You see, the more debt I use, the less tax I pay.
Right.
It's counterintuitive. When you wonder why so many people struggle financially, because they haven't challenged the hypnosis, the words, go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, pay taxes. Until you question those hypnotic trances, you don't change. So if you get a job, you're an employee. If you save money, you're a saver. And why would you save money when they're printing money? And they say invest in the stock market for your pension. Well, why would you do that? Because that's how they get your money. The economy doesn't exist out here. The economy exists in here. So I think most of your viewers out there sitting inside their head are the words from their mother and father. Go to school, get a job, pay taxes, save money, buy a house because it's an asset, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. That creates poor people. It's a hypnosis train going through your brain. So when people say, how do I change my life? Well, you change those words. I wouldn't go to school because you learn nothing about money in school. I wouldn't get a job because if I have a job, I'm an employee. And then I'd pay taxes, and I don't pay taxes. And I don't save money. And I use debt to get rich. And I don't invest in the stock market. That's why I'm rich. Challenge or question what you've been taught. Why would you listen to a poor person about money? And that was my poor dad. Very good man, PhD. But he always says, go to school, get a job, work hard, pay taxes, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. He's trying to hypnotize me. And my rich dad, thank God I had a rich dad, he goes, you gotta be an idiot to follow that advice. I was in my 20s, just about to turn 30, and I became a multimillionaire. You know, all this money was pouring in, and the money went straight to my head. You know, I thought I was really smart. You know, I'm rich, I'm young, you know, and all this. So my two partners and I were three guys, all single, you know, lots of money. Then we started dating beautiful women, driving fast cars, and the business went boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it ended as bankrupt?
No, I never declared bankruptcy, but I lost $1 million.
Yeah. I think that's a good lesson for a businessman, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You see, the difference between a school teacher and an entrepreneur. In school, they punish you for making mistakes.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs know you're not going to learn anything unless you make a mistake. So I've made so many mistakes. I mean, last year I made a lot of mistakes. But each mistake I make, I get smarter. It's like standing up and falling down, standing up and falling down. It's like learning a language. You know, you make a lot of mistakes. It's like riding a bicycle. It's like flying a plane. You make a lot of mistakes. And hopefully you live through it.
Yeah.
The greatest athlete in my time is Tiger Woods.
Well, he just won a championship again.
Yeah, but he went way up, and he came down as, you know, his wife caught him cheating. You know, everything, the humiliation, and especially as a black guy cheating on a white woman. I had so many women get so upset. How dare you cheat on a white woman? You know, why he cheats? That's
not a thing to do in 2014.
You know, I mean, like, what difference does it make? You know, I just crack up at people. And then his back goes out. He has surgery. And after this long down period, he comes roaring back up to the top. And if you've ever been to Augusta, the golf course where the Masters was played, that is the toughest golf course I have ever seen. I don't know how those guys play that course.
Yeah.
You have to be a mountain goat to play that course, you know. I mean, these guys are taking shots from down here, the green's up here. And these guys are going, holy mackerel. So he came back. So if there's a story of resilience and determination and a comeback, it's Tiger Woods. I mean, my esteem of, I'm in awe of that guy. He is really a great man to come from the top to the bottom, back to the top, you know. And we all have that in us, except in school, we told them, don't make mistakes. You know, if you fail, you're stupid. Well, he came back, it made him stronger. Many people can't afford to eat anymore.
It has become expensive.
Yeah, the homeless people in America, some of them are drugs, obviously. A lot of them just can't afford a house.
Right. Same is the situation in
Yeah,
Europe.
because this is toilet paper. The only way this comes into existence is somebody has to borrow money. This does not exist. This is debt after 1971.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States. In full cooperation with the International Monetary Fund and those who trade with us, we will press for the necessary reforms to set up an urgently needed new international monetary system.
So in 1974, it became the petrodollar. And then what happened is the economy kept increasing and all this. Then they started pumping all the money into the baby boom generation, into their pensions. These pensions were stolen by Wall Street. It's empty. So you watch in the next few years, you're going to hear more and more from the States. Our pensions are empty. But not what else happened was because my age, baby boomers, were pumping so much money into pensions, the stock market blew up.
Okay.
The stock market blew up. Housing prices blew up. Bond market blew up.
Right.
Now it's all going to come down. That's my prediction. I hope I'm wrong. So in your credit card, there's no money in your credit card.
Right.
There's no money anywhere. So the moment you use your credit card, money's created. Okay. And the US dollar is dead, the rupee is dead, the yuan is dead, the peso, the yen is dead. They need people to borrow money. So when I go to a bank and I say I want to borrow $20 million, I get huge tax breaks because I'm creating money. But if I use my credit card, I get nothing. I'm making money as we're speaking right now. I have 7,000 real estate properties. I have oil wells. I have golf courses. I have commercial buildings. So money's just pouring in whether I work or not. But I'm still studying because that's how the money keeps pouring in.
Yeah.
I'm watching the horizon. You know, it's like you're on the ocean. You know, it's like, where's the next storm coming?
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Or like in the case of the Titanic, when's the next iceberg coming?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of icebergs right now, and we're all in this one big Titanic. And the question, you know, right now, I'd be manufacturing lifeboats. So what happened in 2008, when the markets crashed, I borrowed $300 million. You know why? Because all the real estate had crashed. So we took my financial statement and showed it to the banks. So how much money do you want? Tax-free money. We bought almost $1 billion worth of real estate because it crashed. So when I tell people the market's crashing, I get excited.
Right.
Because everything goes on sale. You know, that's like Ferrari saying we put our cars at half price. Oh, no, I don't want to pay half price for a Ferrari. That's how stupid people are. You know, they get a soccer player, make millions of dollars, and they want to pay full price for a Ferrari.
That's right.
Stupid. Poor man with nice car.